This is Juju G with Fr39daguyz podcast. This is my first episode, and I just want to say the reason I'm doing this is because I just got out. I did a 14-year bid. I went down when I was 19. I got when I was 33. I did 14 years straight. I went down. I got locked up for a murder. Went to trial, lost. If I'm guilty of manslaughter, 30 due to 15. As I was down 3 years into my bid, I got indicted. My whole hood got indicted. Most of my hood, I should say. After we get indicted, they offered me a plea, 192 months. Ran together with my state time. So I took that plea. And just so you can check me up, my DOC number is 150-353. My BOP number is 12559-027. I walked the yard. I ran the yard. My paperwork valid. Folks in them see my paperwork. Reason I'm saying that, reason I'm trying to free the guys, because free ain't just physical. Like, yeah, we wish that we in there, we wish it could be free, but free is mental as well, and spiritually. Because there's those dudes who got life but's content with it. They free in their mind. They just, like, them people done got locked up. So my whole goal, I put money on books, write letters, not as much as I should, but I do it. And my whole thing is, from growing up in there, all I know how to be in a man is in a joint. I'm still stuck in this mind state of everything I know, I gotta bug up, I gotta react. So I can't forget my guys in the joint. I can't. One of my dudes got 6 lives plus 10 years, 6 consecutive life plus 10 years. Most of my dudes are 25 in the feds, all that. Folks in them got 12, 10 years, shit like that. Some of my dudes got out 25, 26 years. They'll be on future episodes. But me growing up in there changed my whole state of mind. I was trapped inside my thinking. Like I said, free is more than physical, it's mental. I was trapped, like a lot of us are. I was trapped inside my mind. So me being trapped, I'm thinking it's one way of thinking. It's the folks or nothing. That's how I'm thinking. So then, after growing up with years and years in the joint, I see King, Lord, Stone. I started to realize, like, they solid. Like, they cool as hell. White supremacists, cool as hell. So then I got to thinking, like, damn, I spent my whole life beefing with these dudes. Well, they solid. They stand for the same shit I stand for. 10 toes, don't rap, don't fuck with punks. They stand for the same shit I stand for. It's just a different color or the hat a different way. Shit like that. So me elevating my mind, I started to notice this shit. I started to grow up in the joint with them. So me growing up in the joint, I got out, I got my freedom. There's those dudes who got out. Oh, I got you. But then they get out and you don't hear nothing from them. That ain't gonna be me, because my words mean something. Everything I say, I stand on. I stand on everything I say. If I'm wrong, I admit it. I stand on my shit though. So when I got out, I constantly seen dude and then get out, folks, get out. Oh, I'm gonna tap in, I'm gonna look out. And they get out. You don't hear nothing from them but peep. So I got out and made it a mission to stand on them. I got out and got my LLC. I'm in my clothing line doing decent, but still looking out for those in the joint. Still don't remember, still answering calls, the little shit. I wish I could do more, and eventually I am going to be able to do more. But right now, I'm still doing the little shit. Money on books here and there, letters, JPay, shit like that. So, but my main objective is to get somebody free. If I could get anybody free, get enough money for my clothing line, get somebody free, pay a lawyer, appeal, because once them people sit you down, it's on you to get out. it's on you to get yourself out because they got time. Because shit like that, you hear people getting sentenced and do way more time. That's because them. My dude TB got 65 years, only did 12. He stood in the law, will refuse to let them people tell him he gonna do 65 years. So not everybody get that mind state or the resources. So me being me, my main objective is to get somebody, multiple people out, but at least one person, get him his freedom. Because I got out and the whole world different. But it's the world. You ain't behind them bars. So, like, it tripped me out. Like, it's totally different out here. It's totally different. People don't stand up. It's mind boggling. Like, you'll go crazy trying to wrap your mind around it. Everything we stood on in the joint is different. People on the rats. People don't stand on their word. So you get out expecting something. You're still in that mind state. And at first I thought it was weird. Like, damn, I still got this joint mind state. But now that I stand on my shit. So I'm like, now I'm not too much like, oh, that's kind of weird. Nah, because I stand on it. If I'm the only one that's doing right, if I'm the only one that's standing out for some righteous shit, then cool. I could do this shit by myself. But there is some righteous dudes. I'm not saying everybody out here flawed because there's some righteous dudes out here. Righteous dudes. My dude had my back, my whole bit. And that's in common in the joint. My main thing is trying to get the way people think to realize what they're doing. Because dudes be so tough, get locked up, get booked, and they in the joint with nothing. Asking their mom for bread, $20, breaking their mom's bank. And then cuss their mom out when my dudes ain't got it. Like, and I'll pull them to the side. And I was that young dude, but fortunately I was blessed. Like I said, folks and them always looked out. My people always looked out, make sure I was straight. So I was fortunate, thank God. But everybody ain't fortunate. Most people struggle in the joint. Rob, steal, starve. Most people. So I would pull youngsters to the side, like when I first got down 19, people used to pull me to the side like, hey, youngster, you tripping, saying you wilding out and shit. So I would pull young dudes to the side, not trying to sound like an old head, but like, fam, you talking about this tough shit all day. What you got to your name? What you trying to do? You ain't trying to get money? Like, are you tripping? You talk about all this tough shit, but you asking your OG for bread? I don't get it. So I would try to put dudes on game because I was once where he was at. So instead of looking down on him, I'm trying to help Buddy out. I'm trying to pick him up. That's all I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do. And I got people from different walks of life that's gonna come on here, and they're gonna tell their testimony. My dude Fuzi, he did 21 years. He's from Indianapolis. He's gonna come down here and tell, and he got his story to tell. My dude Spanky Lord did 26. He from Fifth Ave and Garrett. He gonna come tell his spill. That's his story though. It ain't on me to tell it. But all these dudes solid. I'm talking about God-fearing man. Tello from Terrytown, folks gonna come. He gonna tell his spill. Me and folks gonna be FaceTiming. I'm saying folks still in the joint. All these dudes. My dude Tito, my call Waffle, Black, Jew, Burns, all the folks that still solid. All the folks that got their paperwork in the joint, could walk the yard, run the yard, go and hit me up. Everybody was happy when I touched down. Solid. Paperwork decent. Thorough. I'm humble with my shit though. I ain't gonna toot my own horn type shit, but my paperwork speak for itself. I was in that jam because I went down for a body. I went down for a murder. And being down for that murder, I'm thinking like, cool, I got comfortable. Like I told you. Like OG told me, get comfortable. So when I went down, I was down 3 years. The feds came and snatched me Before they came to snatch me, they told me, look, took me to the interrogation room in the joint. It was like, you might as well tell, cause we gonna indict your whole hood. When we indict your whole hood, everybody gonna tell. This is what the feds telling me to my face in a room like this, sitting down. I'm like, I ain't got shit to tell y'all. So they tell me, when you go down, you gonna tell. So you might as well tell us some shit right now. So I tell them, like, y'all gotta do y'all job. Who the fuck is y'all? I got wrecked at 1 o'clock. I promise you I better not miss my wreck. I get wrecked one time a day. So they tell me, they say, you rather do the rest of your life in prison and to help us. I said, I can't help, I can't live with myself at night. That's what I'm telling them. Knowing that I'm a coward. I can't look at myself. I can't sleep with myself. Knowing I'm a coward. So they asked me, you could do the rest of your life in the joint? I'm like, you gotta do your job. If that's what you do, then you did your job. I tip my hat to you. You won. My job is to outthink you. And your job is to catch me. End of the day. So he stood up, reached out his hand, said, man, I gotta admit, you a real live gangster. I looked at him like he was crazy as what? You just tried to get me to tell. You tripping. Get your bitch ass out my face. So he walked off, whatever. Sure enough, a year later, I get indicted. Sitting 14 months, don't hear nothing. I already got this other bit. All I'm doing is praying to God, praying to God, praying to God. God, please just run my time together. I don't care how much time they give me. Just please run my time together. Please. So after 14 months, come with a plea. This plea says, I shot somebody. If I sign it, they gonna run my time together. Mind you, I ain't do it. But I gotta stay solid. God know my heart. God know I can't tell on nobody. God know my heart. Not trying to be tough or nothing, but I gotta live with myself. God know my heart. So I signed a plea. I went down for shooting somebody in the feds. I ain't shoot. But I said I did it. I shot that man. So God gave me that blessing, ran my time. He gave me everything I asked for. The only thing I asked for, really. So now I'm out. Instead of having 2 different sentences, I got life. I got a crib. I ain't got to wake up to a cell. But it still pains me to see my dude still locked up. Folks of them call me, hey, what you doing? What I'm saying, what's it like out there? Asking the same shit I was just asking. So I can't forget about the folks. I can't. And with that saying, I'm always gonna say, free the guys. Free the guys till they all free. I ain't gotta know you. I don't care what set you claim, what color you are, none of that. My name is Juju. I got my own LLC. I got my own clothing line. I'm helping the guys that's out, that's in, get out, just like me. And I'm gonna always say, free the guys, free the guys, free the guys, free the guys.